What's up, Single Guy fans? I know it's been a while since I've posted, and I understand, the reason why it's been a while since I posted is because what I wanted to do is after my 30-day challenge, the very next day I got my blood test done, right? And then after the blood test, I had to wait a week to get my, to actually see the doctor. So that was yesterday. I actually saw the doctor yesterday and got the blood test and everything right here in my greedy little hands. But anyways, glasses. So what we found was really nothing. Even though I cut down, I lost, here's the final toll, right? From August 1st, I'm down 20 pounds. From my thing last year, I'm down 31 pounds. I was at 181 during the, for the blood test, and now I'm at 180, okay? I still want to get about 15 off. I think 15 would do right by me. So what we're looking at is the panel here. So sodium's fine, in perfectly normal range. Potassium, which I was worried about because, doing all that exercise and everything like that and cutting down on what you're eating, your potassium can actually go out of whack, particularly if you take blood pressure medications. That's fine. Chloride was fine. Now, here is one thing that is bad, but you can explain it away. My urea nitrogen and my creatinine were a little bit high. They're on the high side of normal, and they're a little bit high, and everybody was freaking out over that. But I was dehydrated when I went in for the test, because I worked out in the morning, and then I drove immediately up there, and I did my blood test. So I was dehydrated. The doctor was freaking out, telling me my kidneys were failing. I was just like, lady, shut up, okay? Anyway, so, ASC, AST, ALTs, they're perfectly fine. My A1C is 4.2. Let's see. Oh, cholesterol, total cholesterol 253. That's high. Triglycerides are 110. My HDL is 67, and my LDL, my LDL cholesterol was 153. Now, of course, freaked out over that too. And I'm like, what's my HDL to LDL ratio? And she said, well, it's under 5. And I'm like, yeah, it's perfectly within limits, okay? And with the triglycerides under 150, and actually under 200, it's the large, fluffy boy in LDL. It doesn't matter, okay? LDL is food. It's not what people think it is, okay? And anyways, the work that has been done on LDL that caused everybody to start taking statins has been widely discredited. It really has. You got to really do some searching on that. Now, my TSH for my thyroid, which I've been taking thyroid medication for the last 10 years, is perfect. Let's see. Yeah. And I was really, really, really dehydrated, with the pH. My pH was actually normal. Now, one of the other things that I found kind of interesting that was low was my vitamin D. All the time I spent out in the sun, and they're talking my vitamin D is low. That's kind of crazy. So, all in all, a pretty good result. And I'm happy with it. I mean, my cholesterol, believe it or not, is down from last year. My blood pressure, we went over, I take my blood pressure every day. I'm in a blood pressure study. And so my blood pressure, when I first got on the study 6 months ago, was about, it was averaging 150 over 90, something like that, which actually is normal for me. Even when I was in my best shape, my blood pressure was always 140 over 90. I mean, but now it's averaging 130 over 80. So there you go. with the medication. And I'm on the lowest dose of combination medication you can get. Okay. Hopefully, though, if I keep on losing weight, I'll get off of it. Now, my goals are, I'd actually like to lose up to, like I said, about 15 more pounds, maybe even 20. Get down to maybe 165. I think that's what's best on my frame, and that what makes me feel good. Now, to be totally honest with you, over the last month or so, I've been feeling great. I mean, I have no, I'm not having any cramps. Whatever I'm doing with my diet and everything like that, it's perfect. I'm not having any cramps. I'm not having any issues with fatigue. The only thing that I can tell in the afternoon when I get done working out, if I sit around for a while and I stand up, I get lightheaded again. Remember when you stood up and when you were a kid and you get lightheaded? I'm starting to get that again. I haven't had that in years. I mean, gosh, it's been such a long time since I've had that. But so far, I mean, everything went well. But now I'm gonna adjust it again. I mean, I'm not gonna be so dramatic with the food anymore. I mean, I'm still gonna eat the same thing, but I do want to add more calories because I don't need to lose as much weight as fast. So I'm going to adjust my calories up a little bit, and maybe even adjust the protein up a little bit. I'd like to build a little bit more muscle. And so that's it. But I've been upping my biking now to about 150 miles a week. I've been running about 3 times a week. I'm running 4 times a week. I'm cycling, and I'm doing CrossFit. I'm doing CrossFit 6 times a week. So, like always, you know, I work out in the morning and then I work out in the afternoon. I mean, that's what I've been doing since I was in high school, you know. So, that seems to help me a lot. But it's a beautiful day here in Texas. The first day it's not in the upper 90s. It's about 90 degrees. It was 66 this morning. I was actually chilly on my bike ride, so that's always a good thing. It's a good sign that fall weather is upon us. And so anyway, I hope you guys I hope you know, you enjoyed the video. I don't know what direction I'm going to go with the channel anymore. Cooking is one thing, but man, let me tell you something. You know, unless I can pawn it off on my neighbor, I cook a lot, and you know, that puts a lot of weight on me because, you know, some of those dishes they were gone the next day, and there were 5 and 6 servings in there. So, you know, to keep with the spirit of things, I think I'm either going to have to change the channel a little bit or whatever. What I may do is I may show you may bring along, you know, my phone and my camera and stuff like that on some of my bike rides, so you guys can see some of the rides that I do and some of the places that I go, that sort of thing. Tell you what, man, what I'd really like to do, and this would be such a cool thing to do, I would really like to travel to different places, have a YouTube channel where I would travel to different places and ride different rides, you know, like the local ride, and then make a vlog about it. Not only the ride, but the people, the bike stores that are cool, that sort of thing. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? I thought about that and passed that along to a couple of friends of mine, you know, and it'd be a way to be my own boss again, because, you know, to be frank, I don't work well under people. I really don't. But hey, listen, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're enjoying your September, and going into fall. Pumpkin spice lattes for you girls. For the guys, what are we doing? Football's on tonight. So NFL starts you know, a week ago, the college guys started. So we're ready to go. Listen, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see where we go from here. Talk to you guys later. Have a great one.